and welcome. I'm Mike, and this... Sorry, I'm having a technical issue. Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm Mike, and this is Mike's After Action Reviews, and today we're going to be checking out some trailers. Just a second as I set some stuff up. Sorry, some web page opened up and started playing some stuff as I was talking and distracted me there. I went a little bit crazy there for just a second. Just a second here. Let me look. Here we go. Got some... Actually, to tell you, I was going to say I've got some interesting trailers today, but actually nothing that I'm too seriously excited about except for one. There's one... well, maybe... No, really, there's just one. Really, there's just one that I'm checking... Well, two. There's two that are cool. One that I'm excited about. One of the trailers today is for a game that I play on PC. So yeah, I included it for sure because I really love it and I want to support the game on PC and stuff. But it's coming out for console. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, just a second. Oh no. I'll go like this. Bam. And then all of my movie trailers today are from Netflix except for one. Netflix has a lot of stuff coming out all the time, though, so that's kind of a typical thing. But anyway, so we are checking out some trailers. I do want to apologize for the intro video being gone. I'm trying to fix an issue where my intro video's music keeps getting, like the little intro sequence I do before streams, it keeps getting copyright claimed even though it is copyright-free music. I'm trying to fix that. I'm working on that, so please bear with me for that. Also, I totally forgot, if you're watching this on YouTube, I totally forgot last week to upload, you know, I exported the video and then I forgot to make it a public video on YouTube last week's live stream. So today's live stream and last week's live stream are coming out around about the same time. Probably this one will be up on YouTube the day after this live, the day after. So it'll be up on the 30th, where today is the 29th, so... But anyway, all right, let's go. We're gonna make this thing live for the PC here. All right, first thing that we're checking out is OlliOlli World official cinematic trailer for Nintendo Switch. It's coming at us from Nintendo. Explore the skateboarding utopia, Radlandia. Just a second, let me get myself set up here. In this hand-drawn cinematic trailer for OlliOlli World, coming to Nintendo Switch February 8th, 2022. All right, well, let's check it out. See what they've got for us today. All right. I do like hand-drawn stuff, so... Cool. All right. I'm liking the trailer so far. Okay. This seems, because it's hand drawn and just like because it's hand drawn and everything, this seems almost like a concept for a TV show. Okay, so you get some exclusive items if you pre-order the game, and it is coming out on February 8th. My only thing about this, and this is a pet peeve that I mention every single time this happens, and I totally understand because it is a cinematic trailer and all that stuff. My only thing about it is that there is no actual gameplay, so that's something that I would like to see. But the game as a concept looks, you know, I mean, it looks okay and everything. Like I said, it looks more like a show because of the, you know, no gameplay. But, let's check this. Yeah, see, a series like this would be cool, like Rocket Power meets Adventure Time. Love the vibe and art style. Instantly made me think of Adventure Time and like early 2000s cartoons. I'm curious what the game is like. If it's like a chill skating game like Tony Hawk, but with an awesome art style, I'm way down. The thing is that they should have shown us. I mean, it's February. It's coming out February 8th, which is basically a week and a half. And, you know, that ain't... Ooh. That's not a long... You know... See, 7... 3... Yeah, it's coming out in 10 days, and there's no gameplay. Like, come on, you know? Let's see if we can find another one that's really good. Let me see. I see a lot of people wondering if this was done by Adventure Time artists, but actually it was done by a team of Argentinian artists and animators working with Tu Viente Studio. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, if you're into skating games and you like the art style, check it out. This is actually what it's going to look like in game, I guess. The other thing is I don't know exactly what it's going to be. So, you know, if you got the Switch and you like skateboarding, excuse me, check it out. Check it out. Okay, here we go. The next one that we're checking out is, now this is one that I said I play on PC, but I'm very excited for to come out on PS5. I actually play the... This is the third in a series of games. I play the second one. And it is... Crusader Kings 3. So I played Crusader Kings 2. I played a lot of that game. And I really loved it. And we are going to check out the trailer for the third game. If you hear my daughter's crying because she just got out of the bathtub, so... let's see. Lab 42 and Paradox Interactive are very happy to bring Crusader Kings 3, one of the world's most popular PC strategy games, to PS5. You will be able to build your own royal dynasty on PlayStation starting March 29th, 2022. I think everything's okay. I just wanted to make sure that... I was just listening to my daughter crying, making sure that there was nothing wrong, like my wife needed my help. Okay, but let's check out this trailer. I've not seen any of these trailers, but I'm telling you, this is an excellent game, and if they can port it well to the PS5, you should definitely check it out. If you're into strategy games and medieval stuff. The big thing is that you create a character, or you can take over a character, and you just live life, basically. And then when you die, like you live life trying to gain power as a dictator or whatever, you know, as a leader, military or, you know, military and governmental leader in medieval times. And then when you die, your kingdom is passed on to your children or to an heir. But whoever your heir is the next person that you'll play as. So that's pretty cool. But here we go. Let's check it out.
Only the small-minded measure success across the span of a single life. The
Exactly.
real game is played across generations.
CK3 is different from other strategy games because of its focus on characters, personal relationships, and drama. We believe that Crusader Kings 3 can be enjoyed.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's exactly what was awesome about the first one, and I absolutely love this idea. The combat, like, it's not a combat game. It's a political strategy game. But it's really good. Like, there is combat in it, but you're not really, like, controlling the combat directly. So, at least in the second one. Maybe we'll see what they do with combat a little differently here, but this is a really great game. I'm sorry.
In many different settings. There is no reason why you shouldn't be able to plot the downfall of an emperor or guide your dynasty to become kings of all of Europe from the comfort of your own sofa.
Lab 42 really wanted to focus on getting players what they want,
Exactly.
making sure that we get a great Crusader Kings 3 experience delivered to all this new audience.
See, there you go.
The DualSense controller on the PlayStation 5 has been fun to work with because of the nature of the game, a grand strategy game. You don't think haptics or the controller would make a difference, but it's been fun to feel the controller react to a shocking thing that might happen in the game at the time. On that big screen in front of you and you're sat on a sofa, it is a very different experience to playing it on a monitor. To see the cogs turn with that beautiful presentation is quite enticing. It's not just taking the game from one to the other, it's changing the presentation of it so that it works for the target platform and the people that will be playing it.
I wish all these guys the best. I have had developers contact me in the past, and I really do. I wish them the best. And if you are watching this, I love your games. Check this out. Check this out, guys. This is a really, really great game. Let's check out the comments. Okay, let's see. I've honestly been holding back on buying this on PC ever since the console announcement. I can't wait to play Crusader Kings with the DualSense. Finally, a strategy game where world map to PlayStation. Now something that I have been always asking was a browser to have mods and cool stuff only that I get the PS5. Wow, this was a little bit unintelligible. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything else that's really cool. Really, really good looking. What the heck? Okay, 1 second here. Can't wait. I can only hope they release Hearts of Iron 4 on the PlayStation next. That game played with the boys on console would be an absolute meme. Oh, well, okay, so finally, strategy. Wow, interesting to have haptic feedback on this kind of game. Wonder how it will work. Love the interview approach on the PlayStation channel and not just gameplay or cinematic trailer. Not map to PlayStation. Now, something that I have been asking, or always asking, was a browser to have. I don't understand this. This person might have been drunk when they wrote that comment. Ooh. Yeah. Love this game. I've played like hundreds and hundreds of hours on the second one, and I can't wait to. So I don't have this one yet, but I'm going to get it on PC. I'm not going to get it on PlayStation 5, but if you want it on PlayStation 5, it's coming March 29th. So check it out, guys. All right, so let's move on here. The next one we're going to be checking out is There is no ad on it. Let's do it. It is KO the Kangaroo announcement trailer. I have not even heard of this before. Let's see what they've got to say. KO the Kangaroo hops onto PlayStation this summer. This action-packed 3D platformer is set in a vibrant world filled with challenging enemies and adventure. KO will use his magic boxing gloves to punch a path through his adversaries, jabbing his way through the obstacles. Through the obstacles ahead as he pummels his way to glory. KO the Kangaroo will feature beautiful, diverse worlds packed with secrets, engaging in fun gameplay for all ages, family-friendly, but for core gamers too. Magic gloves stacked with powers. KO, a cheeky, brave, and feisty kangaroo, embarks on a life-changing journey, an engaging story filled with a cast of captive characters, challenging combat, including unique boss battles, a whole host of items to collect. KO the Kangaroo will launch digitally and physically on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 this summer. Let us take a look at it. I have not seen this one, so it has to be a new IP then. So. I was all happy about the music. Crabs. Retro style music, loving it. Just a second, I want to check something out here. So this guy, he's using his ears to crawl. That's pretty cool. I want to tell you something too. Kangaroos, like this guy's got boxing gloves, but kangaroos are actually quite mean, and they're very I forget what they're called, but the largest species of kangaroo is large enough, like they attack people. They're really mean. Okay. I'm getting Spyro vibes. Yeah, I'm getting like a Spyro type vibe here. This is really good. I'm loving this so far. Kangaroo Summer 2022. I like it. I like it. Wishlist it now. It is PS4 and PS5, so it must be so it's a PlayStation exclusive then. Yeah, but it looks fun. It looks like it might be fun. Yeah, I see what they're saying when it says like fun for everybody. It's like a Spyro type game, kind of cartoony and stuff, but also something there for the adults as well. So that's pretty cool. It's interesting to see old platforming mascots make a return. Hopefully Croc and Rayman come back in some form too eventually. Oh, okay, so is KO the Kangaroo... Let me just look this up. KO the Kangaroo... Oh, okay. So this is like an old school... Okay, so this is back in the time when, like, Spyro was a thing. Rayman I always thought was cool, so they mentioned Rayman, so that's funny. So this is an old guy coming back. But let me see. This looks like a mix between Crash and Spyro. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Never heard of this game till now. The graphics, platforming, and this song is giving me Jak and Daxter nostalgia. Playing them years ago. Cool. Can't read that. The satisfying sound of picking up coins is the same as in the old games. Love it. Awesome. Cool. I'm actually going to save that because I want to go save there. I like that show. All right. Well, definitely check this one out if you're into old school games, because this looks like they're trying to kind of bring back that old school vibe, like the retro music. Interesting stuff. Cool. Moving on. All right, so the next one we have is a little bit... I'm not exactly sure whether I'm going to like this one or not, but let's see what they've got here. It is Fast and Furious Spy Racers: Rise of Shifter Next Generation trailer. I believe that this is just talking about releasing it on PS5, so I think that this is the game that's not very good, but let me just read this here. Your moment has come. Get your spy gear ready and ride to victory. Now we're bringing the intense action from the show to PlayStation 5 with all new enhanced features. Faster load times, 4K and 60 FPS. 60 FPS at 1080p. Free upgrade for existing owners. Yeah, okay, so this is the PS4 game coming to PS5. I've heard some interesting things about this game. Let's watch this trailer. Cool.
I'm the queen of these tracks.
Okay. So already I can tell you, we're halfway through. 1 second. Yeah, so we're halfway through, and I can tell you these movies were originally designed to be cool, you know, and kind of adult, like not like adult like Game of Thrones adult, you know, but just like kind of a cool, more mature audience themes here. And you can do it. So you can do a video game for kids with those kind of themes, but instead what they've kind of done is made a video game, you know, so like you can do a video game that kids can play with those kind of themes, and it'll attract adults as well. But here what they've done is basically made a kid game using a license. It looks like, anyway, they've made a kid game using a license that is more of an adult license. Not to say nudity or anything like that, but, you know, it's more of a serious licensing thing, more kind of more serious themes and things like that kids may not be able to grasp, or may be a little inappropriate for kids to be seeing. So anyway, there's that. There's also some other stuff I'll mention at the end. So
Great move.
wow. I mean, the mechanics themselves don't look like they're... Oh, see, it's available now. Okay, I was going to say, the mechanics themselves do not look like they're so amazing. Anyway, but I will say that I did hear... It's amazing to me that they're porting this to PS5 now, though, because I did hear that this game was actual total crap. And that, like, the cutscenes were bad. It just, everything about it was bad. Yeah, so... That's weird. I hope this is multiplayer so we can play it with family. This would be impressive for a mobile game. Exactly. This looks more of a Hot Wheels DLC than an actual game. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The most impressive thing about this trailer is that cars with force fields that shoot multicolor lightning bolts is not that big of a leap for the franchise at this point. Oh, those are honestly mild compared to the show it's based on, the Netflix show, not the movie franchise. That's right, the show too, the Netflix show looks totally terrible. So that's interesting. Man, if they really want to make a Fast and Furious game, they should really revisit the concept of Tokyo Drift game. Okay, yeah, awesome, interesting. Yeah, so I don't expect this to be very good. I didn't check out the PlayStation 4 version. And I don't think that this one's going to be very good anyway. But just so you can see the state of the game, we're going to check it out. You know, we didn't have the best trailers this week. I'm sorry, guys. But I don't know. This next one, I kind of threw... So I kind of left this Fast and Furious one in there just kind of to have a little bit of a laugh. But then this next one also, I hear is not... so I didn't watch the trailer, but I... One second. Okay, so I didn't watch the trailer, but I did read the comments. The comments are kind of funny, so I'm excited to be able to read the comments with you guys, and we're gonna have a fun time with this one. And it is NHL 22. I think that's IIHF Women's Hockey Update. Please, PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Let's check this thing out here. I'm not a sports person. I don't play any of the sports games like Madden or anything like that. I stopped playing those years ago because they're terrible. But let's check out and see what this game's got for us. Ooh.
It's so crazy. It's about time. I think that it's going to be absolutely incredible.
I just want to say, before we even do this, by the way, as we're watching this trailer, we're going to go into this comment section, and I am going to make fun of the comments. I'm going to laugh with the people making comments. But you see these women? These are athletes, okay? And they are... That is to be respected, okay? They work hard. I'm sure that they work hard. I'm sure that they're great people. Whatever the comments say, this is going to be, you know... These are athletes. We're here to, you know, if they make fun of some stuff, it's to make... I'm going to make fun of the game. But yes, these are athletes. Respect them for their athleticism as women, and that's perfectly fine. Anyway, moving on.
Be absolutely incredible.
Little girls can now play one of us. It's huge.
You know, I don't come from a hockey family, and I learned a lot about the sport through video games. You know, we're just
That's
like
nice.
sponges having fun, playing a game.
I learn a lot of things through video games, like real things though, and then you go look it up and you know, independently research and stuff. But a lot of things, you can learn a lot from video games.
I mean, I can't wait for all the young girls to know that, you know, we're in the game and they can play as us, because I know it's going to inspire a lot of young girls.
I think it changes how little boys and men even look at women's hockey.
I know for me growing up playing as Jerome McGinley, that wasn't always super relatable to me. I knew that I was never going to be a Calgary Flame one day. If I was a young girl being able to play as Team Canada, I think that would help inspire the dream a little bit more.
When I was a
Yeah,
kid,
so I will say I don't care about anything really of what they're kind of saying as far as, oh, women can play. Like, you know, I played what was it? There's quite a few, like Blood Rain, those types of games where you play as women. I don't necessarily agree with that idea. No, it's all good. Like I'm not being down on them trying to be confrontational here, but I am saying I don't care about that. I don't think that that's really the thing. I think that anybody can relate to anyone. You can find things to be related to relate to with other people, independent of their race, gender, religion, any of that stuff. Just it depends on what you're looking to relate. There are certain things that I don't think are important. I don't think people's gender is important, and I don't think people's race is important. Especially when you're looking at video games and movies and stuff, I think that what the character believes and what their values are, what they do, is what's important in those instances. So, anyway, let's continue on here.
You couldn't even find women's hockey. You
I do want to point out too that it's the same as the men's sporting games. You look at they're not like HD graphics where you can really tell who's who in
Hey,
this.
this sport is for all of us. We all belong in this video game.
That we have all the countries in the top world championship being represented in the game. It's so incredible.
If you can see it, you can be it, you can dream it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, so like, who is that? I imagine that it's the woman talking, but you can't tell. All right, excellent. So that, oh, dang it. No, go back. Okay, so that is NHL. It is available now, women's national teams update. Oh yeah, I forgot to read this. And this is coming to us from PlayStation. We're excited to announce part 2 of our anticipated IIHF update is now available. This includes playing IIHF women's national teams, a first ever for the EA Sports NHL franchise, as well as the IIHF's men's World Championship teams. Starting today, you'll be able to make some of your favorite men's and women's IIHF teams through an authentic World Championship experience. Take some of them. The men's and women's IIHF World Championship teams will be available in Play Now, online versus threes now, and offline/online shootouts. On top of that, there are various improvements and bug fixes across NHL 22 arriving as part of our January patch that you can view right here, so you can check that out. Okay. Well, this is what I was saying. I'm going to inspire a lot of young girls. It changes how little boys and men view women's hockey. There are some high hopes for some video game skins. Oh, I'm sorry, that's pretty funny. Okay, let me see. This looks awesome. When does the boy Pee Wee football update happen? Madden. When does boys Pee Wee football update happen for Madden? I love this. I can't wait for that. Okay, that's funny. Equal pay. It requires money to make money. This is the best secret I've ever heard. We don't make money. We make multiple money. Let me see. EA virtue signaling. That is true. Nothing down on the players here, on the female players here. But I mean, what is this? It's a probably most likely a virtue signal. It's no coincidence this is happening amidst all these political things going on right now. Let me see. As expected, the comments here are train wreck. The Canadian/US rivalry for women's hockey is 100% more heated than the men's team. These two are always playing each other for number one in every high-level tournament, and in my opinion is the most interesting part of Olympics instead of watching the poorly managed men's team underperform at every event. I had no idea before this video. Might look into it. It's YouTube. What do you expect? The website's comment section is a safe haven. I don't agree with this. I think that I don't agree with that, really. I think that it's just, trolls are on the internet, man. It's going to sell like hotcakes now. We all know there are millions of women out there who just waited to play a hockey game but couldn't because the players didn't look like them. Oh, Lord. So interesting. It's always interesting to see the sports people come out. I don't like these games anyway, so anybody who plays these games, I think that they're cheaply made compared to other games. They're not done as well, and they make too much money for as little innovation as they put out every year. But anyway, so I'm not going to check this out. You're probably not going to check it out either. But if you do, I hope that you do enjoy it. And as always, enjoying the troll comments here. So anyway, moving on, we're going to get to our movie and series trailers. This next one was actually requested. So this was could have been part of last week. This next trailer could have been part of last week, but I just missed the mark. I didn't see this one. I didn't put it on my trailer list. But Broke Daddy, if you know who Broke Daddy is, he actually told me about it late, like afterwards, actually during the live stream, last week's trailer live stream, and so I decided I'd add this to the docket here. Let's check it out. This is The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power title announcement for Prime Video. Let's check it out. I love Lord of the Rings, and they're probably going to screw this up, but let's see what happens. Let's see the trailer anyway. That looked like a miniature. Looks like we're flying through a miniature. Because we are.
For the elven kings. Under the sky. 7 for the dwarf lords. In their halls of stone. 9 for mortal men. Doomed to die. 1 for the Dark Lord. On his dark throne. In the land of Mordor.
So this trailer feels like the opening sequence of Game of Thrones almost, like where they're like showing you all this stuff, and then it's probably gonna zoom out now and say, the Rings of Power, or, the Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power,
Where the shadows lie.
Ooh. Yep. Awesome. So, as it was saying, this is just... Oh, what are you doing? No, go back. This is just showing us the name of the series. It is not giving us an announcement. So the Amazon series you've been hearing about will be called The Lord of the Rings. The Rings of Power! Okay, let's check it out. Actually, I keep forgetting to do this. And A New Age begins September 2nd. So it's on September 2nd, 2022. Journey to Middle-earth with The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. Excuse me. Either going to be a masterpiece or a complete train wreck. No middle ground for TV shows like this one. Yes, I think that's true. Until you find out elves are now gay and black, you guys hate me and cry I'm so racist. Imagine if someone made a movie about how Afro-American fought about their freedom in the U.S., but made them Asian Indian. Put as many black people in Lord of the Rings as you want, but can't change the original. Someone was said to be black, let him be black. If he was pale as moon, make him pale. Looking forward to seeing black dwarves being good friends with the Neon elves. I will tell you, I totally understand that. The elves were all white in the lore. There were a race of people who were black, and they were there. But some of the people are making a try. Basically, what's happening is we have good media here. We have an opportunity for good media, and some people are trying to basically exploit that for their own will. And I like immediately. This is what I think of when I think of this. Is right here. This guy's concerns, and it's not about. So part of it actually is a legitimate problem with changing people's race. I mean, like when you talk about the races of Middle Earth, actually changing their actual race, making them a different skin color and stuff like that. There's a legitimate concern for that. Like a legitimate reason why people would have a concern about that, but then also the fact that you're trying to exploit it in such a way instead of making it just a quality show. Voice makes me wonder if we really needed this. Kate Blanchett's voice in the original prologue had such amazing depth. All of the fire, molten stuff is all real. Even the Rings of Power is real metal text that they made for this trailer. The fact they did this without using CGI gives me hope. I remember sitting in the cinema when Fellowship of the Ring came out. I remember the impact of Kate Blanchett's voice as she spoke those opening lines. Haunting, ominous, mysterious. Her voice had a gravitas that suggested wisdom and power. She cast a spell that plunged you right into the story and into Middle-earth. I don't know who the lady speaking in this trailer is, but she sounds like bland 2-bit TV actress. Not a good first impression at all. Hopefully there's better to come. She's meant to be a younger Galadriel, 4,000 years younger. Younger, but not really young, since I believe she's even older than that. Yeah, she would be about 4,000 or 6,000 years old in this, depending on where in the timeline it is. Okay, that's supposed to be Lady Galadriel.
For the Elven Kings, under the sky. 7 for the Dwarf Lords.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I'm sorry, guys. I do not buy that. That's a younger Galadriel. Galadriel just, first of all, at the time of this, she would have been an adult. She basically what they could do, and what they almost need to do, is just bring Cate Blanchett back, if Galadriel is going to be in this, because she's an elf. See, that's part of the problem with the race thing too. Is like, you obviously are demonstrating the fact that you don't truly understand Tolkien's writings when you start to like have characters who are 10,000 years old, that are elven and immortal, and have not aged since they were like 20 years old, and now, you know, or however old elves are when they stop. I'm not like a lore master of Lord of the Rings, but anyway, so they're full-grown adult elves. Once they reach maturity, they don't age. They don't look any different. And now, and basically, you have a new character, a new actress possibly, or a new character voicing them and stuff, and it's like, really, the only way that you could do this is by getting Cate Blanchett. But that might have been too expensive, and I totally get that. But, you know,
in their whole
to say that she would look different or sound different or be a different, you know, physically different in any way because she's younger is foolhardy, and a lack of, you know, shows ignorance to how the actual Tolkien's writings are. But this is what I was saying. They have good media. They have an opportunity to make something awesome, because this guy Tolkien, who made this series of books that has now been made in Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and all these stuff, he wrote impeccably. He was so good at writing and wrote an amazing story, created an amazing world. And instead of just fleshing out that amazing world with the original intent and the original you know, core values staying intact, they're trying to kind of ruin those to insert their own, and that sucks, and that makes me hesitant to believe that quality will be put first. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. I will be reviewing this. I have Amazon Prime, so I will be, like, I have Prime Video, so I will be checking this out. Alright, I took a little bit more time than I wanted to on that, but this next one is a Netflix series, and let me see. We are watching the trailer for Love is Blind, Japan. Official trailer, Netflix, coming at us from Netflix. Is Love Really Blind? The reality show Love is Blind is coming to Japan. I've never seen the original show. Singles who want to be loved for who they are rather than what they look like have signed up for a less conventional approach to modern dating, where they hope to meet the person they want to spend the rest of their lives with without ever having seen them. With no distractions from the outside world, the singles singles talk to a stream of potential love interest, and when back in the real world, as the couples plan towards their wedding day, they will quickly discover together they can turn their emotional connection into a true love before the fast approaching ceremony. Takekachi Fuji and Yuka Itaya will be navigators of Love is Blind Japan. See, their social experiment goes on. Okay, let's check it out. This sounds interesting, or sounds like it could be interesting. I don't know if it'd be something that I would watch, but it sounds like it could be interesting. Yeah, that's my opinion on it. Let's check it out. We want to find the person you want to marry. A heartfelt connection and the looks. You are to deepen your bond only by listening to the voice on the other side of the wall. See, I saw something like this where they dressed people up in weird animal costumes. That looks really dumb, but this looks, I don't know, this is interesting. Only by listening to the voice on the other side of the wall. Hello. Hi there. Do you have any deal breaker? Okay. This is, I prefer someone taller, and she's in Japan. Like, the average height of Japanese, so the average height in America is like 5'9" for women. The average, and then like 5'10", I think, for men, and then in Japan it's much shorter, so that's interesting. I prefer taller men. This is there used to be a dating show where they would take like 3 men and put them behind a curtain, and they would talk to a woman, and she would ask them stupid questions, and they would all answer. That's interesting that they're kind of bringing that back. I feel a closeness to you. That alone made my heart.
すごい辛い。
こうはいいって思ってないなって思う。
会話だけで恋に落ちるんですかね。かなり難しくない。
One second. I'm sorry. This right here, I don't know if this would be genuine. I wonder how long. Does it say how long they have to talk to each other? Because I don't know if I'd get to like that point from one conversation to where I'm like, oh, let me just touch the wall here. I feel so deeply connected to you. I don't know. It's weird.
かなり難しくない。
過去とかコンプレックスとか言うのが一番怖いのね。
あと覚悟なんだ。
Obviously, they're trying to over dramatize this for the trailer here.
楽しいよねっていう時間を過ごせ。
If I can't have fun with him, then we can't get married.
それこそも結婚もできないから。ポットの中で言ってたことと、なんで意見が変わっちゃったのかなって思った。これだったら一人でいた方がいいじゃんってなる。
So, do each of them
一緒にいて自分が素で入れるとか、10年後も20年後も同じように横で笑ってくれたら
すごい幸せだなって信じたい。
Okay, I mean it's all fine and cute and stuff, but I want to watch. I want to watch one episode of this just to see. I want to watch at least one episode of this. See, it's coming out February 8th. At least one episode just to see the logistics of it. So you're saying that they talk to someone for 20 minutes in a pod and then have to get married. In this reality dating series, marriage-minded singles in Japan meet, date, and get engaged before ever setting eyes on each other. Okay, so they meet, they date in the pod, they get engaged, and then they also follow them as they get ready to, get married. I felt like I feel like Japanese people have different mindset when it comes to love. It may be a reality show, but they actually want to fall in love and commit, not just for fame. Wow, this is like a breath of fresh air compared to other reality shows. The contestants seem so lovely and calm, and the show just seems so wholesome. Excited to watch this. Interesting. They should introduce people from all caste / religion / country in this kind of show. Would be interesting to see, like a crossover. That would be interesting to see. I'd watch that. Yeah, that seems cool. Nah, forced diversity doesn't work. It's not possible because of the language barrier. They can introduce people from different English-speaking countries or people coming from non-English-speaking countries, but who speak English. Is not good because couples would end up having to do long-distance relationships, and they usually don't last if you look at Too Hot to Handle. Interesting. That's, yeah, I mean, like I said, I want to see about the logistics, like how exactly would it work, but anyway, check it out February 8th if you're interested in that kind of stuff. I may, like I said, I may watch one episode just to see, but all right, moving on, we've got, this is taking a little bit longer, I do apologize, guys. We've got a 54-second trailer here. All of these are Netflix trailers now. I apologize for that. This is all that they had for me this week. I'm sorry. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio official teaser. Netflix award-winning filmmaker, Academy Award-winning filmmaker Guillermo del Toro reimagines the classic Italian tale of Pinocchio in a stop-motion musical adventure. Follow the mischievous adventures of Pinocchio in his pursuit of a place in the world. Okay, cool. I don't need to read this. Kind of interesting. Okay, but anyway, let's check it out. Pinocchio is such a good story. Old Italian tale.
I want to tell you a story.
I think that's
a story you may think you know, but you don't. No, really. You see,
that sounds like Ewan McGregor.
I, Sebastian J. Cricket, was there. As a matter of fact, I lived actually lived in the heart of the wooden boy.
December 2022. Guillermo del... Is that all? Is that it? That's the whole thing? Oh, interesting. So that sounded like sounded anyway like Ewan McGregor. Each of the little... So Pinocchio is actually a series of stories. Like, it's all Pinocchio's story, but he goes through like a series of adventures, each one teaching a different kind of life lesson. Often they are cautionary tales, like listen to your parents, don't lie, things like that. So that's interesting. Let's check this out. Interesting fact, Guillermo del Toro has been working on the movie since 2008. It has been his passion project to make a stop-motion animated Pinocchio movie. The film needed a budget increase to $35 million more or it would be canceled, and it did because no studios were willing to finance it. It wasn't until 2018 the project was revived, with Netflix being the only studio that financed this movie, and Guillermo del Toro, I trust. I hope this movie delivers the best of the classic story. Lots of well-deserved praise for Guillermo del Toro here, but don't forget that this film is co-directed by Mark Gustafsson, who was also the animation director on Wes Anderson's Fantastic Mr. Fox, and a really nice guy who is one of the most talented animation directors working today. I can't wait to see this. Yeah, this does look pretty good. As a fan of Pinocchio's story, I'm so interested in seeing Guillermo del Toro's take on the character. Going to be an interesting one, and hopefully would be slightly different than the Disney ones. Cool. I mean, these are all really long comments, so I'm not going to read any more of them, but definitely check them out. Netflix is doing this. I don't have a whole lot of faith in Netflix to make the best content. Sometimes, every once in a while they make something really good, but most, you get like one little thing and then one little thing between a bunch of, basically bland or corporate content. But Pinocchio is a good story, good tale, so definitely check that one out. Hopefully they do it right. Alright, we got two more trailers here. I'm trying to kind of go through these pretty quick because I am taking too long already. This next one... Wait, what the heck? I did something wrong here. This next one is another Netflix series. Oh my lord, what is going on? There you go. Thank you. And we are watching the trailer for Murderville, the official trailer from Netflix. Coming to us from Netflix, solving crimes is hard. Improv comedy is harder. All 6 episodes of Murderville, starring Will Arnett, stream February 3rd only on Netflix. Wait, they're streaming this? Okay. Eccentric detective Terry Seattle teams up with clueless celebrity guest stars to investigate a series of murders in this improvisational crime comedy. This might be good. This just sounds good. So we've got a bunch of actors basically getting together and improving a movie. Let's check it out.
What do we got here?
Stab wounds in her upper back.
Tough time imagining with just the outline. Can't get in the position and slowly be dying too. You gotta keep track of the evidence. You have a notepad?
For Terry Seattle, every day means a new murder case and a new celebrity partner.
This guy...
You ready to...
This guy right here is a great actor. I think that he's, underrated. I'm interested, though, if it's supposed to be improv'd, how are we getting this trailer? I'll have to watch and see if it's all different. Maybe this trailer was something that they recorded... And then,
Solve a crime.
Ready.
Scream it!
I'm ready to solve a crime!
Let's go! Forget how strong I am.
Will Arnett, yeah?
I want you to think of this as your crime scene.
Judging by the top hat
No
shaped
script.
dent in her skull, this was the murder weapon.
What kind of sick ass shit is this?
No.
If we're gonna crack this case, we're gonna need to go deep undercover. Don't get caught. Who are you?
I'm excited to see Conan O'Brien.
Oh, no, he's Vinny the Fork. This is Eva Braunfinger from Germany. Very thick accent.
Oh, I'm good at that. I love the cutting. Oh, shit.
No, it's fine.
What's your name?
Todd Carey.
Name is Todd Carey.
Burke.
Carrington-Berg. Son. I'm sorry. Todd Carrington-Bergson. And Field.
These are our 3 main suspects.
I'm loving this already. I'm gonna check this out for sure.
Please choose who you think did it.
But we gonna catch this motherfucker.
We're gonna catch this motherfucker for sure.
Oh, there we go. Definitely not for kids.
There's been a murder.
Whoa! There's been a murder, I do declare. It's from The Office. If you know, you know.
You're supposed to gasp.
Let's see, when is this? February 3rd? I'm definitely checking this out. This looks really great. Let me see what we've got here. This is like a cross between a reality show, an improv class, and an escape room. Didn't know I wanted it until now. This looks like it's going to be so much fun to watch and laugh at. This trailer from the start to finish gave me a good vibe that this show is going to be a hit right out of the park. Going to be more seasons with more characters, less areas for sure. Well done, Netflix. Murder in Successville was great, and I always wanted more. Hopefully this lives up to it. What is Murder in Successville? What is this? Is a British... Oh, okay. Ah, so it's like probably inspired off of this. That's pretty cool. So, tried and true formula. So happy this has been produced. The British show Murder in Successville. This is clearly based on was great fun. I was gutted when it got canceled. Hopefully this version lasts longer. Awesome. Looks really good. Definitely check this out. I will be checking this out. I might even do a review of it. We will see how it goes. Maybe a written review. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. So this one looks amazing. All right, last trailer, and then we're out of here, guys. Sorry for it taking so long. Oh, by the way, sorry for this coming out so late, too, if you're watching this. Normally I do these in the morning, and I have some family visiting from across the sea, from Italy. My wife's mother's here. And, yeah, just been busy these last couple days, so... Anyway, this next one is Framed, a Sicilian murder mystery. A lot about murders. Going on here. Official trailer from Netflix. This is coming as from Netflix. Can't tell you whether it's a crime comedy or a comedy crime, but we know for sure that Framed, a Sicilian murder mystery with Ficata and Piccone, arrives January 27th only on Netflix. Oh, wait a minute. This is already on. After two hapless TV technicians stumble upon a murder scene, every step they take... What is this? Every step they take to avoid becoming suspects lands them in deeper trouble. I'm going to save to watch later, just because I want to know what that is. All right, let's check it out. This Sicilian, is this... I wonder if this was made in Italy. Interesting, let me see. This was made in Italy. I know these two because I've gone to Italy. The Life I Dreamed of with Esther. These two guys are television hosts in Italy, like comedians in Italy. This is awesome. Let's check it out. Okay. The Life I Wanted. Too many verbs. They're about to arrest him. I'm obsessed with TV shows.
Ciao, Trottolino.
Ciao, Trottolina. Ciao. E la colazione?
What about breakfast?
Ma che sta diventando un'abitudine, mamma. Tanto vale che vado a vivere da solo.
I might as well live on my own. It's funny because in Italy there's like this huge epidemic of like people being old and living with their parents still, so.
Che vita abbiamo? Una vita piatta. Siamo vita piattissimi.
C'è stato un omicidio in
There's been a murder.
Io non ho ucciso nessuno.
There's been a murder, I do declare.
Ma come te lo devo dire? Dobbiamo solo riportare le
Turn back the
lancette della
clock
nostra
by
vita
about 10
indietro di
minutes.
10 minuti. E tutto questo sarà un brutto ricordo.
This would just be a... So they clean up after the murder.
In thriller. Secondo te ora l'assassino viene qua, lo uccide, poi dice ti chiudo l'acqua perché c'è lo sciupio. Chi l'ha ucciso? Greta Thunberg l'ha ucciso.
Who killed him? Greta Thunberg?
Chi vi manda? Aiuto! Aiuto! l'abbiamo ucciso noi.
Padre Santissimo dice che
Holy
la pasta
Father
è
says the
pronta.
pasta is ready.
A nostri due ospiti a questo sugo speciale di Padre Santissimo.
Ma perché mi dovete mettere le riunioni di cosca di venerdì che c'ho la pescheria piena così?
Ci vogliamo vedere su Zoom.
Zoom. I'm sorry. So, it really is funny because like they clean up after the murder so that way people don't think that they did it. And then people start to think they did it because they cleaned up after the murder.
Ogni volta che sta con la sbirra, tu ci devi chiamare. Forse non vi siete resi conto che siete in un mare di guai.
Noi saremmo venuti per i pasticcini.
Ah, sì, certo.
Ma anche per lo scontrino. Pasticcini?
I pasticcini?
Scontrino?
We need a receipt. Framed, a Sicilian murder mystery. So if you're into foreign films, when is this coming out? When did it say it's coming out? If you're into foreign films, this one looks like it might be good. And these guys are pretty funny. I speak enough Italian to understand what's going on here. And it's pretty funny stuff. So check it out. My wife's Italian, so I know about it. Yeah, so it's gonna be good. It looks like it's gonna be good. Yeah, let's see some comments. Being Italian, it's an honor to see our films appearing in other countries and being appreciated. You have very talented. The Hand of God is my favorite movie of the year. I wonder if they're Italian, like born in Italy, like my wife, or if they're Italian, like their parents, or some, they have Italian ancestry. Who killed them? Greta Thunberg. That line alone makes me want to watch this. Looks really good. Way to go. Italy is having a renaissance movie-wise, and it's thanks to Netflix and co. that we get to see these movies and series. Yeah, I'm really excited to see this. I'm gonna have to show, after this is done, I'm gonna show my mama, my mother-in-law this trailer, because this looks pretty cool. So, all right, yeah, definitely check that out on Netflix. It doesn't have a day when it does it say the day that it's coming out? No, it doesn't yet. We'll have to. Oh no, right here. No, it's already out. It's already out. That's right. It said it's already out. So maybe we'll watch it. Maybe we'll watch it with subtitles, and I'll read the English subtitles and that. So that looks really cool. So definitely check this one out, guys. But anyway, here we go. Yeah, I've already been on too long. It's over an hour. But that's all I've got today, guys. I do want to thank everyone for supporting Mike's After Action Reviews by logging on and watching this live stream. I know I said I'd already have a Spider-Man No Way Home review out. I've been having some issues with getting that done. My wife and I are going to go see the movie tomorrow, and then I guess that we're going to sit down and do a review together, so that'll be cool. And then we're going to get that out. I also have Chorus. I finished Chorus. I'm working on the Rapid Action review. I've already recorded and stuff. I'm just doing the post-editing and stuff, so watch out for that. And then my next game is Horizon Forbidden West. Comes out on the 17th. So, but that's all I've got today, guys. I do want to thank you all one last time and just say God bless you all. Have a good night. Please consider subscribing and following on Twitch, subscribing on YouTube. But anyway, see you guys on the next one. Peace. I'm sorry, I never say peace, but people say peace, so I said that, but that was stupid. Anyway, see you guys next time.